Hey everybody, how's it going? Kyle back here with another lesson. Today we're doing Trouble in Town. Nothing much to say here for the intro, other than I learned this through a combination of my own ear, some of the sheet music book, as well as some performances, watching Chris, what he does. Unfortunately, there aren't a whole lot of performances of this song, or even from this era, but of what I did see, I will overlay that at certain points, just so you can see what I'm referring to. Alright, now onto the intro, which serves as the verses as well as the outro. Right hand first, it's just 4 notes. C, D, F, A. I play C and D with my thumb just to make it easier. And then how you play that is kind of just, you're staying steady, so. And then we put the left hand in there between those notes. So left hand is just 2 notes that keep shifting. First 2 notes are D and A. And then A and G. And then B flat and G. And then C and G. So left hand alone sounds like this. And then we just fill in the gaps with the right hand. And that's that right there. So we play that for the intro and then for the verse as well. And then going into the chorus, which sounds like this. So similar pattern here, left hand isn't as crazy, but first I'll show you that little build up of the left hand. All it is individual notes C, and then E and G, followed by F and A. And you would play that if you're playing the first verse, the end of it. So right here, normally where you would go to C and G, that's when you just hit the individual note C, and then finish off. And right here, left hand comes in first with B flat, F, B flat, right hand D, F, B flat, C. And it's left hand and then right hand 3 times. And then right here, a little bit of a walk down, left hand goes down, just plays a single note A right here. Right hand, you can do the same thing. Move the B flat down to A, and then just play that entire chord. Keep everything else. So D, F, A, C. And that's just as you're walking down as a transition to the next chord. Right here, left hand first, C and G. Right hand, keep this high C, and just shift down to C, E, and G. Same thing, left hand and right hand like 3 times. Next part, left hand A octaves. Right hand, just move this G up to A. Keep everything else. C, E, A, C. So same thing like 3 times with that right hand. And then similar thing to what we did before with the B flat down to A. So now you come down, you play this G with your left hand thumb. And then right hand A down to G. Play C, E, G, C. And then you're looping back to that first chord. Left hand first. The B flat, F, B flat. Right hand D, F, B flat, C. Then you're going to repeat the entire thing, but before you do, repeat what you did before with the B flats. So B flat, the left hand goes down to A, and then right hand down to A as well. Play that chord once, and then shift right back up. And now you're just repeating what you already played. then right here too, I'll overlay it so you can see it for this Radio 2 performance Coldplay did. You can see Chris is on this B flat right here. You can see the C there as well, and then he just shifts down. Left hand goes down to A, right hand follows with that chord, and then it goes right back up. So this is the second time you're repeating it, and you're actually going to play through only till that second chord. So right here we just repeated it. So right here you land on the C, G in the left, and the C, E, G, C in the right. And then just go right back into the verse. Well, it's the guitar, little guitar break, but same chord as before. All right, so then you repeat that for verse 2, and then we go back into the chorus, and it's the same exact thing. It is a little bit extended, and there is a little part here that we're going to throw in. So same thing. So this is the lyric line right here, and I just get more police. So when he says police, when you're on the C and G like before, you do transition to the verse chord, the D, A in the left, the C, D, F, A in the right. And then right after that, transition to left hand G and B. You can throw a D in there if you'd like. And then same thing on the right, D, G, B. So following from that line. So right here, more police. Just to that chord there, and then we repeat again. So right here's, and I get no name. Then right here, everything is getting strained. Live version, he does go down here to these D octaves. Right hand is just on that normal chord, the C, D, F, A. So once again, everything is getting strained. Alright, now if the little riff in the background of chorus 2 sounds something like this. So this part I'm not 100% sure is accurate, but it's just what I could pick up by ear. So it's just two notes alternating between one note and those two notes. So first two notes are D and B flat with the G in the middle. Then that B flat moves down to A, and the note in the middle moves down to F. And then right here, it might stay on the D, but I think it moves down to a C, so it's C and A with F in the middle. And then finally move the middle note F down to D, keep the C and the A. So something like that. Then on to the next part, which sounds like this. That's a right hand. Pretty simple. Starting off with C, D, F, B flat. And then just moving this B flat down to A. Left hand is just F, F sharp, G, and then D, C sharp, C. And you transition those chords when you move between that. So it's left hand, right hand, then left hand again, and then right hand transitions down to the A. Alright, now on to the main piano part, which sounds like this. Alright, so going over the right hand first, the main pattern here is you're playing the right hand 4 times. On that 4th time, you're shifting one of those notes down. So the first chord is D, G, A, C. And the note you're shifting down is G. It's going to go down to F. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So on that 4th chord, or the 4th time, move down to F. You're going to play that 4 times, but on the 4th time, you are going to play it 4 times. But instead of playing the G 3 times, what you're going to do is you're going to play G, and then F, and then F, back up to G. So it's... And the whole time you're doing that, left hand is staying on these D octaves. And for the first part, it's just left hand, then right hand, then left hand. So starting off, it's... So here's the 4th time around. Left hand comes in here with the right hand. And you can put those D octaves when you play that G the first time. And then right here on the F. So playing D octaves on 1 and 3. Alright, so moving on to the next part, you're going to go left hand up to B flat octaves. Right hand's going to shift a little bit. You're going to keep the D and the C, and just move this A up to a B flat, and the G down to an F. And same pattern here, so left hand, right hand 4 times, and then on the 4th time, shift this B flat down to an A. So you play that twice, and the second time, I don't think you even get to shift down to A, because your left hand cuts in with F, F sharp, G, and then G, G sharp, A. Right hand for that part just shifts back to that first chord, D, G, A, C. And right here, I'm pretty sure he hangs on to this chord the entire time. So from that B flat part, sometimes though on that second time I will move this G down to F. And sometimes I'll only play it 3 times right there, especially between the, once you get to this G here, so play it 3 times. Then right there, like I said, move that G down to F if you'd like. Alright, so you played a total of 3 times. The first time is obviously just the piano, by itself, and then the drums kick in, and then the guitar solo. Once you get to the drums kicking in and the guitar solo, what you can do is you can shift the octaves up higher. So shift the lower note in the octave up to this one here. And you can play that with the right hand. So for example, then right here, same thing with the B flats. And actually right here, you can move this B flat up here down to A when your right hand goes down there as well. But anyway, you play that for a total of 3 times, like I said before. And then we go back into the outro, which is the same as before the intro and the verse. And then that just finishes off the song, and you can finish off with lower D octaves. And that is it. I do want to go over the live lick real quick. Sounds a little something like this. Something like that. So what I do is I play G, D, C, and then G twice. But you to play a little bit faster. Just like that. I'll overlay a video here too of the BBC performance I mentioned earlier. It does sound and look like he's playing A, because for me I just stretch, but he actually kind of does this walking thing. He walks down, so it might be A, G, D, C, G, something like that. So something like, but I think that A is in there. I'm not entirely sure. Just wanted to mention it, but I just usually stick with the G. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this lesson. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to check out my cover, I will have that listed in the description below, as well as at the end of the video, just in case you want to see the entire song from start to finish with just the piano. I also will have linked the band I'm in, Alice Apart. We did a cover of this a few weeks back. We had a few guest singers on there who did an incredible job, I think. But not only did we do like just the basic drum, piano, guitar, bass, we added in the synth, the strings. I did like the little toms throughout the song. So you can check that out if you're interested in that. But that does it for this lesson. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.